So our next guest here on Business and Leadership Toppings, share with us, with our group, Braden, what you do and how you guys help dentists.
What's up, everybody? Hey, my name is Braden Anderson. I work for a company called Dental Intelligence. And if you haven't heard of Dental Intel, basically we're an analytics and software platform to provide tools to help every dental practice across the country increase their production, increase their profitability, and increase their team performance. And so if I could go simplify, what does Dental Intel do? Here's what I would say. You've got a whole bunch of data sitting inside of your practice management software. And what we do is we go and we sync with your practice management software. We suck all the data that is sitting inside of there and we spit it back out in a dashboard format where it's digestible and where practice owners, where dentists can go take action based on the data that they have on their patient base.
I think that's great, man. What you should do is you're like, everybody's wearing those fancy, like tell you how much you sleep times and what you do. You guys do that for practices, and someone who's been a practice owner for 15 years, you know, a little bit better makes a lot better dentist life. So it can be overwhelming when someone throws a lot of data at you, but use it to your advantage in ways that make sense. Recently, we've been combining LocalMed, an awesome sponsor, with Dental Intel. We send out a weekly message to hundreds of people overdue, and magically they start booking. One of the great things is you can control the booking if you want it to be in December, if you want it to be in January. So instead of your team making phone calls, I've just been incredibly impressed by how this works. So if you could tell us about that part a little bit, Braden, because every dentist, whether you were a dentist from the 1960s or the 2060s, you're going to say this, is my hygiene booked? Who's in for hygiene? We don't have hygiene. So tell us how you guys fuse together with LocalMed and Dental Intel to really supercharge that hygiene schedule.
I love it, Dr. Goodman. Hey, that's one of my favorite parts of Dental Intel. As most people know, and if you don't know, Dental Intel acquired LocalMed about 2 years ago now. And recently, as Dr. Goodman said, we've merged the two softwares together. And so Dental Intel, we have all the data on your patient base. And so we can really, really quickly identify each of the patients that are due for hygiene, historically, based on data, which ones hold their appointments, which ones pay their bills, which ones accept treatment. And then combined with LocalMed online scheduling, you can go and send out a bulk text and email to hundreds of patients and allow those patients to identify an open time on your hygiene schedule, click on the link and schedule their own appointment directly into your practice management software. And I know, Dr. Paul, you're a huge fan of this because it saves so much time.
And also just, I like testing things. I have a lot of new ideas. And, you know, we did this, my awesome friend, patient care coordinator, Kate, we were sitting there getting ready to do this the first time. And she said, I don't know, Paul, you know, we send the other stuff. Maybe we'll bug the patients. I say, let's try it, right? And as the appointments rolled in, I said, you want to try it again, Kate? And she said, you were right. So I live to kindly tell people I told you so. But it's because we're kindly annoying people to come in and get the care that they need, get their mouth checks. The pandemic has been nuts, and keep up their momentum, just like, you know, taking your car in for maintenance. So you guys offer so many things. I'm so glad to have you guys sharing. I want to share how people connect with you. Text Intel to 215-543-6454. Proud to have you as a key resource and sponsor. As we wrap up, Braden, if you could give the audience one thing, you know, one thing they could do now from now to the end of the year to leverage the power of Dental Intel, what have you seen with some of the Dental Intel clients and what they're doing?
I love it. So I wrote it down. Here it is.
Oh, I like that.
Technology do the grunt work. Guys, it's 2020. I see too many dentists and practice owners spending too much time running reports, trying to get data. You spend 30, 40, 50 hours a week practicing, and there's too much to do to manage the practice to go do the grunt work. So we have technology that allows us to be able to schedule patients, that allows us to run reports, tell us our numbers. And so my message is harness technology. Use it to make your life easier and simplify.
And it's so important as a practice owner who's medium age, sometimes mad, sometimes happy, sometimes this. We just don't have the team with the ability to do all the things we did pre-pandemic. So just nobody really wants to make these continuing care calls and bug people. Let technology do it. The patient's going to be happy because people love getting a text message and acting. So thanks for being here, Braden. Really appreciate it. And hang around in the chat and share more about what you do.
Thanks a lot. See ya.